we go, guys. Race day. 3 rounds of qualifying. Chicago shootout. Let's go.
A new Outlaw 275 player in there in those categories. All right, here we go. This is not a miss race. This is exactly how we see it. All the way from Perth, WA, in the earlier round this year, got to the final. Have to patch the end. Patch the motor to get. He's entered the tow vehicle, and this is all to not only qualify, but to get some points. Now there's 5 cars in it. On the 60-foot, 474 for the WA Mustang, 474 on the 235, and 152 mile an hour. Some of the nitrous comes in. Good way to knock the tyre off with 588 cubes and some spray. So Jaden and Lundy, class of the field so far in 235. So the boys, 478 or 475. This is OG315 and then well for him sake. So he's running some spray on this. So he was about bearing an OG315 before 28 OG275 cars qualified in just a sec. G'day Ryan, Brewy, Dion, Shane. In the D-stroked Falcon, Barra powered, and Lee Povey, runner-up last night in that $10,000 Gangsters Grapple at all Queensland. 75 for him. The little 5.3 litre. Beside him, Jonathan Hutch. Billy Shelton in that low 5, high 4 second area. Jonathan Hutchinson the same there.
Probably still go till late afternoon, but...
Billy Shelton. out to you, Ricardo Montonio. I was actually, the other night I had This will be a good one here too. Maddie Turnbull and her Victoria, Queensland. We got them all right. These guys are going in for a bit more bumps in right now. Starting in a bit. There we go, 519 for Blake Evans. He gets another. So we've seen 470s from Cowan and successful. 2 true to form. OG 275 car, and he has proven that everywhere from Benara 60. Danko gets a 647, but 073, 043 goes so close to that 460, so he definitely. So back to the drawing board for some. 5-2. All right, bump sitting here, boys. That one off the tree. 011 for Keithy. Lumper gets one. 605 at 101. In the OG 275 class. Alright, looks like Renegade not too bad. Car we have never seen before. But now we have seen, we've had the pleasure of seeing. And another nitrous boy to play with, guys. Nice run. 516 there for the XY from WA. 516 at 140 mile an hour. Perfect way to finish OG 27. And here comes the boys here now. Have a look at these OG cars, folks. This is what we're talking about. Just really, barely street legal cars. Let me tell you, out of these 3, Jace can still put that on the street. We know Keithy can do dragon drives. He did it just a couple of weeks ago, as did Lumper. But they, Scotty and Rodney, bump sitting. You wanting to get to this? It's in the 550. Oh, Scotty, 559 for Scotty Taylor, right? A little bit off. Had that in his sights before today, that he thought Renegade would be a good place to. I think he loves some KENDA 556. Hitting that number. Renegade 550, first qualifying session for everyone, because we do track prep between sessions. Beautiful car, beautiful EKU. I think Ruckus might just get Let's put in this guy from Tannum's Thames. Willow Bank had another crack at the 580 class, and you know what, got the bug and set sail for the bend, and here it is at the last round of Kenda in the... It's got something, it could, I don't know what it could have in it, because they've got an LS, it's got a one use in it, they're going to pop City out there. This is going to be a good class. The Ruckus 895 coming out there. That is the Mark 114, no name as yet, but you can be guaranteed she's got a radial on it. Zach Shepherd. Could very well be being said it's maybe last. That's two cars in that class going 580 with a 3 in the class. I think one more set of 580s. Geez, you don't. That's right. I assumed that the Falcon wagon was slower, but this is the one with the turbo LS in it. So this is a sleeper right now. This thing, we've run it again before this thing. A real 580 Ruckus sleeper. This number 590, 734.
That's a decent jump.
The tyres there for Brett Matthew. Geez, I honestly thought. Yes, a good number now, it's good, but for Ricketts, if he was to try and qualify any better. Tim Parker from nothing to write home about just yet. 695, 722, most guys. Again, see some stout numbers like we do, and of course earlier this year at Willowbank we did one called Rumble in the Jungle. 64 cars in this 640 class, 64 cars raced for $25,000, and the two guys in the final, Shane Locke and Bill Abdu, split the purse down the middle, $12,500 each. They won with the 640 basic part of a drag race does not happen properly, and that is the staging procedure. Here at KENDA level, still brings out some intensity when it comes to... I don't know whether he is double-lifted or not, but he's here for something number. Actually, it is, but now it's actually the ZD 411 cubes. Jamie Ackland, 302 Ford on board, and plenty of Ford and everything else. Somewhere in the ballpark, 655. Fair lane. So this Radial Rumble 640 class, you'll find that there is a class just about for every car. Doesn't matter what you've got. And this is so good to see. If this is a chip off the old block, Nicholas Carana. Then we'll do some track prep only for a few minutes. 698 with just 19060 sort of. Rebel class. This is what we're going to be like. I reckon, look. The utility, the HJU, beside him the XR Falcon of Brian Keane from Mount Gambier. 700. Love a bit of big banger. And look at this steering. Nice You would assume Michael Bridges is packing 265 kilos of Chrysler hammock, which he is. And we're going to try Six batting us to finish off. Oh, a bit too quick. 686 on the 700. 706 for Matt Smart.
No big smile, so it's not good. Stick a fucking camera in his face here like that.
We're getting there.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I was having a snooze, so I didn't see it.
No, we're getting there.
Yeah, it's good. It's a bit warmer, not as much breeze. But overall, still very good. Very hard to hear though, babe, with the cars around. And the flies trying to eat me. Might need to move over a little. He'll move over. Oh, I moved over.
Whatever, they're just checking on the car to make sure everything's A-OK. Chappie comes back after that that third hit. Almost had it all hooked up there. Came out of the hole nice, and then I'd say a kid's come in there and whoosh go, off comes the tyre. And Lorenz taking that and working out what you do for E1. Because it's one thing to qualify eligible for a spot in each final. So there we go, Dougie's got the VK going there now. So we did have the tender vehicle up after him, and we're going to try and just get him down that. Say, come on down to the bend of radio racing. And I tell you what, some guys used it as a bit of a deadline. It was good to see that the Henley guys got their car down. Look, little spray cars everywhere. Have a look at this one. So that's 632 cubes with a couple of kits. Got that small tyre on the back, and then look, Shannon Reeves coming back here with another 580 kits. So it has been a showing of the nice cars.
Mr. Consistent. Woo.
Radio Ruckus 580. Radio Ruckus Kurt Rowita and Jamie Kitching, two Queenslanders. Jamie Kitching from Tanham Sands, the
Twinsies.
LS.
Big brother, little brother. For now.
578 or 574. short, sharp and fast here before the end of the day, folks. Our KENDA 660, our last qualifying session for all of our groups, and then we'll be getting into our first 3 rounds of Chicago Shootout, where everyone gets to come back. Hits the strike right now, 606.597. Run that have worked well for Zach Shepard and Andy Ricketts. So here we go, folks. We line it right up right now. The first pairing of 1969 Camaro, the ex-John Wayne from the United States, now owned by Brett Henley and Matt Cambion and Rob Chapman. There's only 3 here, so the odds are a little bit narrow, but still, they all want good runs, and we want them to be side by side as well. So let's check it all out right now. Chaplin and Henley, round 1, Outlaw 275. For Brett Henley. He's in the sides of the engine. 632. Let me tell you, like, he is doing more with less. Is Henley. He's going to get him back to the early days of nitrous pro mods and mistakes there that you would be. They initially started off as literally 500 cube engines and spray, and next thing you know, a 600 cuber was done, and I remember Scott showed his 8 lane and Henley went there. 427 at 182 mile an hour. Nitrous everywhere this weekend. It's now into OG. First pairing, 3-round Chicago shootout for these guys. All right, here we go. Serious time. No one's budging. No one's moving. There we go. From Brisbane, Redland Bay, Doug Day. That beautiful VK Commodore. Zach Neesvig from Narrawarren South. Let's go. And he goes 480, beats a 481. Let me write that down. Hold on to that. Time a little bit better there to Alex, but he just blew the tyres off the utility on that hit. But Hernan Tosti a win. We could have expected in Brisbane because he has travelled up there before, Matty Turnbull. Brisbane is also good at chopping the tree. Radio racing, when you do upset that tyre and you spin that thing a little bit, especially at the beginning of a run, you do not have much momentum up. In fact, when you're at a standing start and you lose all your momentum within the first 6 banger underdog, 3.8 litre Barra powered XW, it is one hell of a beast. Tuscan goes 499, and on the tree, have a look at the tree. 161, 128 in the 60. So as we said, we've had Lee Pavey 481, the loss to 480. Round one, he's not there, so Cameron Jones will get the roll of the die. Sometimes it's got to go in your favour to get yourself a round one win, so he's going to get it. Zings the tyre straight off. He goes a 6-1. Go back to the drawing board. And Cowan in his win, and the round number one for Horner 482. So on paper, Horner just about 2/10 behind it. Might be somewhere in the middle where they might run a couple of 470s against each other. Who knows? OG 275 round number two starts pretty. Go at it again. Serious business right now will determine how their final run goes from here. So round one, 468 with the 3. Round two, 469 with the 3. And this matchup matters as well. Obviously what happened. Cameron Jones gets the win and goes a 5-2-0-3. Whatever, but geez, just don't be that slow in round 3 or else you will not feature in the final. Now Tuscan is here, no Mick Wormel, so there we go. I'd say the XW is out or getting fixed. the yellow XW that had that, we believe, a coolant leak or something on it. 492 for Tuscan. How tough is that thing? That's a good one for Benny Taylor. Change his nickname to Pumper instead of Lumper. All right, the tree's gone green, so Chris. Last year in round number 2 after a win in round number 1. For Scotty just to make sure everything's A-okay, and he might have. In round 3, he's up against it. At the bed after last night, he won 10 grand as the Gangsters grapple. And now here he is, can he go back to back and prove OG 275 dominance? Oh, 67 to a 68. 467 with a 4 to a 4. Everything proves correct here. Tusker, a win. Because Blake kind of was held there in the situation as well. But when you look, we just have to leave it as that. All right, so here we go, Billy Shelton, and we've got no Nathan G. Who beside in more contention. So if he can crack another 4-second time here, that'd be a good way to finish off Billy Shelton's crazy week, travelling down from Queensland to be part of it. Him and his good mate Paulie Butler with the Nana Golden Gemini. So this is probably Billy Shelton's last hurrah here at the Bend. Really centered this time, 494 with a 0, 494. I think he is shy of the situation. I'm sure he is ready. Whatever they've got there, it's been working in both lanes. So here we go. This could really ruffle up who's going to be in the final at the moment, Karamola and Cowan. But if Keith, he goes. I think that's key. Let's put the win down there for Keith Hart. 478.
Come on,
with a 6.
Cowie.
Here we go. 478 with a 6. 720 there for Ben. Miracle here. Cameron Jones. 5 flat. Wow. He 3 and a 5,000. Another worthy finalist. 3 from 3 the 5,000. 3 from 1 shot at 3 here. He's going to get a good number here to finish. get another win, he would be then 3 from 3. There's not too many guys in this class that can go 3 from 3, but he's come into round 3. You don't want to bow into the pressure. There can be pressure. When you get there, you realise some of the goes to the stripe and goes 5, hang on a sec, 5, 6, 0, 4. Now Scott Taylor, and he is going to be in the Renegade final. The cards fall so very differently. All right, here we go. Big pressure moment for both. Angela would love to end up 2 from 3. She put herself into that picture. 2 from 3. Oh, look at this one. Varga, the winner. Someone goes perfect 3 from 3. Renegade 550. That's right. A 63 win there for Greg. Check that one out. In the clubhouse, got with a 563. Alright, this has ramifications as well. Paul Butler ran right in the second round. Rob Cardham, round 1 loss. Cardham, round 2 loss. Again, Scotty, Mr. 3 from 3 Taylor. Put on the win light, the win light will go on for Robert Cardham. The full send. 5-6-4 in the last round, but ultimately I would say give Brad lane choice. About it until now, so look at this one. The Ruckus 580 class. Open, absolutely open. Wide open here. There's a couple of little ones there that are going to trip us up. Take the long. He has got himself he goes 601, the win there for Kurt. 6-0. These guys just trying to save face. 2 from 3, nothing to sneeze at. We'll go home 1 from 3 out of this. He's gone too quick. He's gone too quick. He went 6:28. And the win there. Some of these situations start to let's have a look at the ET 666. That makes him 3 from 3. There for Nicholas Karanovich. 3 from 3. Now this one is a big one. A 54 the win. Steve Hunt the win. Steve Hunt goes 3 from 3. So I'd say Steve Hunt and Nicholas Karanovich. And lane choice to the panel van, I reckon. All right, finishes off his first ever hit at a 640 class, and I hope he had a great time. Let's see what he finishes with, a 692. So there we go. So let's have a look at that. also have another matchup here, which has got... It's all back up in the air. All in south and south. Could be in trouble. Cavalier could be in trouble. The win. It is the win. It is the win back to Courier. So he goes 7th round back up in the air. We'll take the 6-9 Brandon Henley, the Nitrous Camaro, beside him the Nitrous Camaro of Rob Chaplin.
Final time.
See Hamilcraft 979. Brett Henley, the only guy that went perfect today. Week for week, and then he went 3 at the solo, so that's why he's there. You've got. He went 478, round 3 he went 481. Jaden Singh round 1, 489, round 2. It goes to Perth. Steve Lundy. Victoria right now. Would have called that for a reason. It is stout. Have a look at the tail of the tape here. 470s each round. 470s each round. Round 3 they raced each other. OG 315 final is well and truly up for grabs, ladies and gentlemen. The 2 best cars in the class and in testing the last couple of days found their way down the track. 2 truly different vehicles, but yet so many things in common. Immaculate holders. And it's Dougie Day, 469. Dougie Day in the final, 469 with a 9. And 044 right there for Hines. But the win of Dougie Day, 469 with a 9 with the Iron Lion. But here we go. Big matchup with Keith Hart's in the final of OG 275. It would be an absolute crazy scenario to see either of these guys in the winner's circle. Keith Hart, I think, won because he deserves it, because he steers the hell out of the XW, but how can you take anything away from Jace Cowan and the team with what they did last night? 10,000 in the Gangsters grapple, some pretty decent performances throughout each round here today, but it comes down to this not get a bit of mileage out of that. The Gangsters grapple, another fantastic concept, another $10,000 winner. Keith Hart's, Jason Cowan, one of our biggest radio watchers of the year. It's Keith Hart, the winner, 469 beats a 66, and I'd love to see the the margin of victory, that one. I didn't have enough time to write it down. They're flicking them through fast. Here we go. Brad Schreiber and Scott Taylor, 550 Renegade. First time winners coming up here, right? Hello, Brenda. All right, Brad Schreiber. Serious 550 Renegade. It's a 64. Schreiber gets the win by 14,000. Have a look at that. You're going to have your A game on, A plus game on. They both go into bump. Both guys bump sitting here. Clean They go to the stripe, the lights slide up. It's the wagon. It's the wagon. Brett Mack. But here they are. Another great winners and our WA winners, so every state has turned. 666, got a 649. Steve Hunt hunts him down. 42,000's at the stripe. 649 with a 9 beats a 666 with a 4. Nick was better off the line, but a 42,000 margin of victory at the finish line. So some of these margin of victories are pretty crazy. 62 margin of victory, 42 margin of victory. And our final pairing of the night. Here we go. You got to put your hands together for Jace Cowan and the team. 10K last night, a big final. You don't mind losing them. You don't mind losing races like that. That was a ding dong. I can't wait to see some in-car with that stuff. Keithy, a 69 beats a 66 in the final. All right, the little six-bagger KE10 up against Rob Who's going to run 700 or slower? 709 and a 706. The win there, Rob Camilleri. The win there for Rob Camilleri. Look at that one, 22 thousandths of a second, the margin of victory. Our last run of the night, Rob Camilleri, a 706.
Wow, what an epic few days. Dragway at the Bend. Nightmare at the Bend. KENDA putting on a show as always. Thank you to everyone who was involved. Huge thanks to Mitchie for driving. We'll see you at the next one. Catch us later.